All right, guys, we are back with episode 12 of season 2 of Made in Abyss here. It is the final episode of season 2 and of the series so far, actually. So it's a little bittersweet, but we are here. We're going to finish it off. Funnily enough, I was just saying, I just recorded episode 11. I just got finished saying how I'm worried that they're not going to be able to fit everything into the final episode. I open up the episode and it is 48 minutes long. So it's a bit longer of a video than I was expecting, but I'm here for it. I'm here. I brought the spare battery. We're good to go. I think I'm just it's going to be a longer video, so I'm just going to hop right into it. It's been a great ride so far, the series, and obviously, I might start. Well, I don't know. I might read the manga. I might just wait for the next season because just watching it like this has been awesome. So I don't know. I don't know what my plans are. I'll talk at the end about all that crap. So let's just hop right into the video and see what happens. Let's go. Has it always been on fire? I don't know if I noticed that before, but damn. Do her duty. Okay. I'm fed this fire. I'm slightly confused, but hey, you know what? If it means fighting them, go for it. Go for it. It's too deep for me. She's feeling good, right? She seems to have a smile on her face while she's doing this. So that's good in itself. She's just having a good time. Maybe she finally feels like she's herself at this point, or she feels better to who she closer to who she wants to be, rather than just this figure that is used for vengeance, rather. I do feel really bad because for a lot of the dialogue that they use, they make it more I don't want to say complicated. It's slightly more complicated though. Almost like a riddle. The way that they talk sometimes, they're using these phrases, these different metaphors and all this stuff. Sometimes stuff goes over my head. So I didn't quite catch what she meant by all that, fed the fire. I think it's basically her just saying I'm doing my own thing, right? Okay. Oh, you were just buried there? Damn, that's cool. They're setting off a distress signal or something? Oh, was it sleeping? Other interference units. Okay. Oh yeah, the ones she absolutely fucking murdered. She's be scared of me. Oh. Don't you poop on me with your son. It's I'm not yours. What are you doing? What is straight up just what is with you? Okay. Helping him get himself back together. Yep, says that suits me. I am fearless and immortal. It's oh. Yep. Already been helping me. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Oh. She's what the fuck are you doing? Why are you here with 2 other bitches? Oh, the whistling. It's soul for her? Oh, maybe because she was because Riko was revived in the abyss. I guess she died. So maybe her soul went into the abyss and then returned to her body. Oh, okay. Her soul's questionable. Okay. Oh. She's oh, this must be it. Smells so damn good. What? Interesting. Definitely wanted to know that. Being's duties. Oh, she just wanted to help her out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even though she hates the villagers, like wants to murder them all, she's still willing to let Prishka go in there just to help herself, right? That's a little sweet in a way. Oh yeah, yep. To protect. Perfectly good reason. Don't question me. Oh, poor Fapita has some social anxiety. Yo, man has a tail? I never noticed that man had a tail before. Oh, really? You straight up, you just gotta cut to him being dead? Okay. That was kind of nice, though. Gave us, well, I don't know. What was it showed that she was kind, right? She may have had questionable motives, but she was always a good person. And it's also showing her mindset, a little bit during those first few events. Why wouldn't she have, woken up Rag? Why wouldn't she have talked to him? She's shy. That's it. That's the most important question that we got the answer to. Just her whole mindset of stone beings have beings' duties, stones have stones' duties. So she was just following her duty, right? She just figured, we have our duties, we got to follow them. That's all it needs. And in some cases, sure. But I think now she's repurposed her duties. She still has her duties. She's just defining it as something else. Oh, damn. How'd you get so goddamn big, bro? Oh, Rag just looks like he has one hell of a hangover right now. He's just... Yeah. Okay, man's just stuck. And what? Weko broke out? Okay. God, you're a confusing ass character. Yep. After everything that's happened. Oh yeah, it's fine. It was cool. Yeah. Here we go. Nanachi asking the right questions. Everyone who they come across is just like, damn, Nanachi, you're smelling good today. What kind of cologne you got on? Russian gaining power, right? Yeah. So not a single one of those things. Okay. A child. Fapita? What about Weko? Where's Weko at this point? Okay. Okay. I really hate myself sometimes, man, because there's obviously a really deep moment happening here, but I just don't feel like I get it. I don't feel like I really catch it. I'm gonna rewatch it real quick and see if I can really I don't know, catch what he's saying. Because I don't even understand what his purpose was. He just went on a whole rant about it, and I just don't get it. Yeah, he wanted to become something beyond human, but again, what's the point? Realize your dreams and despair. That's the part that catches me. I don't know what he means. It's not gonna play it so you save. I don't know. Maybe is that just Riko saying no, we're not gonna despair. We're gonna have a good time. Maybe I don't know. It's a weird vibe that I'm getting from him. It sounds like he's basically just saying he wanted to adventure, I guess, is the very, very simple way of putting it. He wanted to become something beyond human, but he realizes that it's the accumulation. It's everything adding up to it, and it takes all these. It's taking all these people, he showed. It takes them. It takes the white whistles, Liza, Ozen, even I guess Bondrewd in a way, and it takes the kids too. all add up, that accumulation. But I don't get it. Like, just for adventuring's sake, basically. Like, it's a team effort, I guess, and he knew it, and he was just helping towards that in a way. I don't know. It's a little deep for my small brain, as per usual. I feel like everything that came out of Wazukyan's mouth in this series was just a little like, huh? Like, what is your thought process, dude? But no, I'm not gonna go as far as blaming the series or the character or anything. I know it's me, because I'm sure there's a lot of you who probably watch this and you're like, oh, that's the most deep thing I've ever heard. That's amazing. I'm just one of those guys who's like, So if you guys want to like help me out in the comments, it's appreciated. Like I get that. I guess Wazukyan wasn't like a bad dude. I don't know. It's complicated. That's what I've been saying. It stays that way even after his death. It's complicated. He's a very complicated character. Did what he thought had to be done. It didn't really explain the whole divine thing though, like why he has that whole divine prophet type thing going. Maybe they still will at some point, but no. Okay, like, hey, I'm not gonna cry for the man after everything he did, but fair send off. Oh, is that a good scream or a bad scream? That might be like, hey, I'm having a great time. Oh, trying to find him, maybe? Or what's going on? Gotta go. What? Calling us? Why? Genuinely summoning. Okay. I mean, forgive me for being a little bit skeptical. I'm hoping it's not just like, hey, get up here so I can continue killing you. Okay, what, are they leaving? Where's Weko? Where did she go? I feel kind of bad for, I forget her name, but you guys have been telling me, the blue-haired girl. She just looks sad this whole time. Her and Weko were friends, right? Like, what's going on there? No. Yeah, well, that's all that's important. Don't worry about it. Oh. Yeah. Why is she crying? Let's go. Yeah, where's Weko? Where the fuck Weko go? Is this Weko? Oh, hi Weko. It's just talking about you. Sorry, quick, I do want to say, like, I guess I understand at this point that the reason why Wazukyan took Weko down here was probably to protect her, right? Because all the animals were about to come in and start attacking, so he wanted to get her the hell out of there. So I gave him shit last episode. At least he protected people, Wazukyan. So I understand that. I respect it. I didn't miss that. And that one, oh. I love how just out of place Ma looks. It's like you got all these, like, you know, these humans right there, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's adorable, man. Single firm decision. I feel like they do have a sort of theme this season of like making your own decisions, right? Like between Weko and Faputa, it's like, you know, you do what you want to do, I guess. Don't just follow. Decided on my own. It was Edom. Oh, to go. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah. Ah, the music. Stop the music. Stop the angelic ass music. What is it? Blood? Oh, is that her? Oh, what happened? What's happening? Oh, no. No, she's not dying, is she? Are you serious? You're not doing this to us, are you? Yo, she was having a good time. What the fuck, man? Why does Weko deserve that? She doesn't. Still with me. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is that? That's depressing as hell, dude. Oh, did they find her? Oh. Oh. Yeah, get her away from there. Oh, did she like go on her own just to find her? Oh, ouch. Damn. Okay, you didn't have to do that. Oh no, she didn't just sacrifice herself, did she? Like she threw her to get her further away. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Damn. That shit acted fast, too. She was just gone in a second. I do just want to say, like, enough of you commented down below that, like, during the past few episodes, that actually sorry, I didn't even catch her name there because it was, like, broken up by, like, Weko was saying it, but I didn't catch it. But she actually was, like, good friends with Weko in the past. They didn't show their relationship, like, at all. But I do understand that they were friends and that, she had that sort of strong bond with her. So it's very weird that they cut it for sure, that they would have cut literally any moment when they still have this sort of like sacrifice. But I mean, are they going to show it? Maybe they'll show backstory, I guess. But yeah, poor Weko, man. I mean, she's still like, yeah, like Weko, she still has like she still has her humanity, right? Like, yeah, she got turned, but she was still speaking, thinking. You're not even immortal, yeah, just a tough bastard. Oh, we're gonna help her out? Okay. Oh, she's like, awkward. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you. Don't worry. I get you. I understand you now. Yeah. Nah, it's the redemption, man. Yep. They were the ones giving him trouble before. Nice. Yep. Let's go. The signal. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Super Saiyan Reg time. Oh, damn. Sorry. I thought I heard a noise, but holy shit. Yeah, it took way too much. I guess if you do it like 2 times in a day, probably a little too much. Yeah. No, that would have been. Was that 3 times? That's 3 times today, I guess. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh. 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 It's like I'm dragging you with me, bro. Come on, get out of here. Oh, damn. Man's gaining the speed with it, too. Huh? So, yeah. All the value. Oh, god damn it. They're still dying? Man, it sucks. Like, I get it. Maybe it needs to be done in order to. Well, I don't know. What exactly is the point? Again? Like, I get that. What? Does she need it? She needs their power? Maybe Papacha just wants to understand it, right? She just wants to have that full understanding. Like, she feels it was taken from her, taken from Edom Yui, and now the villagers are just saying, like, yeah, we understand, and we're going to give ourselves up because it was wrong of us, right? So. Yeah. Did he do it on purpose? Like, or did he just reinforce the village to protect people and this was just a repercussion? Like, maybe Reg's just cursing him like, damn, you didn't think about it, did you? I don't know. If he did it on purpose too, maybe to like put an end to things or to push things along. Makes me think he's very similar to like Bondrewd and just his backwards ass thinking. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh! It's like, I'm cutting this off right here. Oh. Oh, damn. Bye-bye. See you later, bitches. Oh, did Reg go with him, though? Oh, God. Oh, that's dark as fuck, dude. Okay. what I guess her whole purpose is to destroy the village in itself, I guess. I'm sorry, I know that this is probably stuff I should know, I should remember. It's just there's so much going on that I'm confused on what, like, Faputa's whole... I thought maybe her duty changed, but I guess maybe it's stuck. Like, it's still the same. It's just she wanted to go about it in a different way. I guess she still wants to destroy the village, I suppose. Tell anyone. What was it? Oh, was it Faputa? Sure. Her mother? Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like I'm preparing myself for the dislikes on this video. I'm just mentally like, man, I'm enjoying it. I really am. It's a great episode, actually. It's just there's so much stuff being lost on me. It's more like you have to catch it, right? You have to understand the phrasing, the wording that they're using. You need to the visual aid as well. Like sometimes it helps. So I have like slight ideas, but I can't help but feel that they're wrong. I don't know. I feel really bad, guys. Trust me, I do, because I feel like I'm not giving this whole episode the justice because it feels epic. Like it feels like they have a lot going on. And it's even like a longer episode, but man, sometimes I just wish they weren't so artsy with it. Like, just tell me what's happening. Tell me what the deal is. Don't leave it to me. Not with this fucking head. Yeah, but hey, Faputa's goal, it's being realized. Idamui gets to finally, rest. Yeah, so Idamui, like, kept her human on purpose? Like, was it as a way of saying, I don't know. What? Because she, like, forgave her? Didn't blame her? Maybe, okay. Maybe in a way that's like, since everyone else got turned, that was because Idamui blamed them. She knew that they were sort of, like, at fault. But with Weko, it was more like, I don't know, I forgive you sort of thing? Or maybe it's because, what was Weko saying there? That she didn't just want children, she wanted something else. And then it showed like Idamui with Weko. I don't know if it's like a mother, like maybe she saw Weko as more of like a family thing rather than the other people who she just saw as, friends, villagers, whatever. But part of her wish was for Weko to like stay around, right? As like, I don't know, just her mother, as her family sort of thing. Wanted to keep her alive in her original form because she's the one she cared about the most. That was part of her wish. Yeah. Oh, damn, right in the noggin. That would sting. Damn. After her duty. Deal with her, what? Put her, like, out of her misery? Yeah. Evacuate. Oh. Okay. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Ma's got the duty. Yeah, so don't think about that. Reg's gonna come in and save your ass. I know he is. There he is. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Isn't, like, Ma gonna disappear? Isn't he, like, part of the village? Oh. Oh, damn, man's been running so hard. Oh. No. Kaja, no. Oh. Damn. That's his OG form? Just smoke? Oh. The sacrifice. To the end. Man never stumbled. Helped us out the whole time. Oh? Is he using her? Oh, he's using to talk with her? What? That's freaky. Oh, well, at least he's having a good time. Man's like, oh yeah, this is great. He's got a smile on his face. Hmm, she's good. I'm confused though. Is Ma okay? Oh, what's happening? Disappearing? Oh, no! No! Just disappeared. Not even like a last word. Well, I guess Ma was his last word. No. That's sad. Oh, his ghost. His fucking soul. Dude. Still had to say it one more time. He's like, Ma. Man could have meant anything. I knew it was gonna happen, right? Like, if the village disappears, then obviously, like, Ma and Kaja as well. With Weko, I thought it was like she was still part of the village, but she was also still, like, considered a villager. So I thought she might disappear too. But I guess it makes more sense if she just never got affected by it. Like, maybe the village was protecting her, but she wasn't actually considered like part of it, and maybe Idam Yui was using more strength to just keep her that way. I don't know. I guess I've sort of made peace with it because I knew it was going to happen at this point. But Ma, that's just heartbreaking. Ma was just a wholesome character. Couldn't even say, it was basically the Groot of this anime. Just couldn't say shit, but you still somehow get attached to him. Damn, straight up put him out of his misery. Okay, that's brutal. All right, man. Yeah. Wants to talk to Idam Yui one last time. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing though, right? Like, how they helped us. Yeah. Like, their souls are still around, and like Nanachi's saying, they're still like they're joining us basically. They're on the same journey, the same adventure as us. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing, because it is like, they were immortal at that point, and they've been alive for, most of them have been alive for 150 years or something like that. So, maybe it was just, it was their time. They've been through it. It's time to move on. Yeah, but you'll join her, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. So that's mine. She's my memory. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yeah, she's gone. Got out what she needed to say, right? Belongs to them. Yeah, they're still together, right? Yeah. Oh, she feels. Oh, yeah. Well, she got the feelings for her, right? Through. Oh. Don't cry. Y'all don't need to cry. Y'all don't need to do this to me, okay? No, well, she got the memories through Bailoff and Weko, so I'm not like heartbroken though. I'm not like I don't think it's unfair that Weko died. I think it's kind of what needed to happen, because yeah, she's been going through her whole life like tormented by like what she did to Idam Yui. Even if Idam Yui had no like bad feelings towards her, Idam Yui was actually like, she was fine with, like, she forgave her, I think, basically immediately. Even before the village happened, she was like, she was in bad shape. She never was mad with Weko. She never did anything to like even suggest that she was mad with her. But she protected her this whole time, kept her human. But it makes sense because of Weko's like dark past, of course. Like, and yeah, she had that whole thing of not being able to make her own decisions, and she couldn't necessarily forgive herself. But it feels like in this past little bit, with everything with Faputa and like, the village ending, it gave her a sense of closure. At least, like, she was able to see that, Idam Yui, like, they're not the same person. It's not even Idam Yui, but in a way, Idam Yui lives through Faputa, right? and there's at least like a positive that came out of it all. Like, yeah, everything that happened kind of sucked. The whole shebang was just a shit show, but at least a little bit of tiny good came out of it. So I think Weko maybe died knowing that, right? Like, she still felt bad, but now she's with Idam Yui, right? She's gonna join Idam Yui's soul in the abyss. Oh, one of her. Oh. Poor Gabu. Gabu's the one out of everybody, it's very weird for me to say that Gabu might be the one that I feel like the worst about. Obviously, Ma. Like, I was really connected to Ma. Kaja also, but, you know, Gabu, man, he was just a good little robot, and just cared. He protected everybody, protected Faputa for so long, and then I don't think he never really did anything. Like, he helped Faputa, of course, when her whole thing was wanting to kill everybody, but I don't blame him for it. It was just, he didn't have any real connection with the village. He didn't, and eventually he changed his mind. Like, when it was all happening, he's like, no, at least with Riko, he didn't want her to kill her. He knew that was way too far. Yeah, no, Gabu, man deserved better. Hopefully his soul also joined the abyss. Yeah, coming with us. Okay. I figured that, considering she lived through everything. Oh, no. Don't call him out on that right now. What do you want me to say? That's true. That's true, actually. Yeah, I saw you in your worst, and I'm still here. Yeah. Let's go. You got it. I mean, we'd be hella overpowered with you, but hell yeah. Oh, Prishka. Yeah, you could talk to her. Oh, she's like, what do I even say to that? So, like, she's conscious, like she's seen everything I've ever done. What? Touching God. Oh, so she's not actually coming. Wants to do her own thing? That's fair. Decide for yourself. Think about it. Yeah. Okay. Fluffy just yeah, Nanashi's probably like, shit, I really wish she would have come so I would have gotten away. So he'd stop bothering me all the damn time. Free from me. Yeah. Off to do her own thing. Figure out her own value. Yes. Oh. Okay. Everyone. Oh, okay. I thought we were about to get a tease for the next season or something, but no. See you later. Fair enough. Honestly, I feel like I cannot give this episode the credit that it deserves. Like, I'm not talking shit about it, not even in the slightest. It was a great episode. Like, I had a lot of fun with that. It's just there were so many things that I didn't quite understand, and I recognize that, some of you might, I don't know, you might hate me for it, but you do have to remember that I haven't had, like, this is my first time watching it, and Made in Abyss is definitely, like, it's a bit more complicated than some of the other shows that I watch, like, Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basket. Attack on Titan is up there, but, I feel like Made in Abyss had a few more, like, riddles. Like I said, it felt more like you kind of had to figure it out for yourself what they meant. And it's kind of hard for me to do that. I'm more one that when it comes to deep stuff like this, it takes me maybe like, I don't know, 2 watches and maybe like a YouTube video commentary on it or something to fully grasp the situation. With shows like Attack on Titan, like there was times when I had to watch like a YouTube video to just understand everything that was going on, right? So I'm not going to say that I understand everything. I can't even pretend to, because you guys saw how confused I was. But no, that episode, it was beautiful, man. It was a great time. I'm glad that they made it longer so that they could properly fit everything in there that they needed to without having it like be rushed, right? Because it would have sucked if they had to rush everything that happened this episode. I can't imagine them trying to squeeze it into 24 minutes or whatever. That would have been a nightmare. So I'm happy it was longer, and they basically used that time like really well. They fleshed everything out that they needed to. I really, really wish that I understood more stuff. I have, like I said, I have my ideas, right? Like with Wazukyan, I still don't fully grasp what his point of view was, what he wanted. I guess for me, it seems like he was just saying he wanted the adventure, right? Like that was kind of it. He said he wanted to become something beyond human. But then he said he realized it's like the accumulation of stuff. So maybe he realized he couldn't do it. And he was just kind of a part of the system at that point. And he was just doing everything he could to help with that. I just can't tell if he's like a good dude. I think it's just a mix, right? Like we're not supposed to think one or the other. Because he did some fucked up shit. But he also he saved Weko. Or he tried to save Weko at least. But then he also let those like animals in. Whether that was on purpose, I don't know. Because it might have been an accident because he was just reinforcing the village and had to build those bridges, right? But I don't know. I can't tell. And then there was the stuff with Weko and herself. All the relationship stuff. I think the end kind of gave me a nice little idea. Because a lot through this season they were talking about Weko was in the darkness, right? She was in the darkness, but she found like a warm darkness. And Idam Yui was that warm darkness, right? But then at the end there, the very last shot was Faputa. She was giving off this light. So maybe just everything that happened finally gave some light to the abyss or to their situation or something like that. Maybe that's where they were going with it. But that doesn't mean that like Weko and Idam Yui, they were just shit because they were like, in the darkness, right? It just means that everything, maybe it's connected, right? Because he was saying the accumulation of everything. Like Wazukyan, he was saying the accumulation of everything together would create something like beyond human that could, deal with the abyss, survive the abyss. Maybe Faputa is that accumulation, right? Maybe that's what everything was adding up to. And that was that actually, you know what? Now that I have time to think about that seems like it very well could be the case, because that's what happened when, Idam Yui and Weko, came together and they created that light, and then everything that Wazukyan did was part of it. So maybe that's the point, right? Is there's finally somebody who can, well, I don't know, Nanachi was also, I don't know. It's still deep for me. I'm not going to pretend like that's definitely the answer, but it would make sense if everything in itself was sort of just a way to form Faputa and who she is and how she is, right? But no, as lost as I am, I appreciate that episode. I really love when animes and shows in themselves can just say fuck the time limit and they can just do longer. Like the studios just let them do that. It just feels so good. It feels so like respectful to the source material and the studio that makes it, right? So what the fuck was that? I'm glad that they show that. It's just, there was the one, like the blue-haired girl. The name still slipping me, but it's weird that they still kind of had her moment in there when they haven't shown her relationship with Weko at all. That was a little bit, like they could have cut that, but then it wouldn't have made sense, right? So it's kind of shitty that they had to cut the relationship part out of her and Weko. Even if they have just given her like one scene of them being close, it would have been cool. Anyway, like the fact that you guys let me know that they have a relationship helps that moment to have a little bit more emotional ground to it. I just can't imagine, like, if you guys didn't let me know and I was just watching this completely blind, I would have been like, why, like, am I supposed to feel something for the blue-haired girl? Like, what's going on here? Had, like, a really dramatic death, but, like, don't even know her name that well. So, no, I appreciate that you guys let me know that in the comments. And that's about the only con from, like, this season, basically, is, like, that. Like, yeah, I'm confused, but I'm not going to say that's the series' fault. That's on me. I can figure it out later what it all means. It just sucks for like reaction videos, right? Because there's this cool stuff going on and these cool little messages in play, but I don't understand it. And it makes me feel like the video just isn't worth it, but I don't want to say that, right? Because, that would suck. I didn't know what would happen. I'm kind of surprised that like all the villagers still ended up dying, though. When you kind of look at it and you look back on it after it's happened, it's kind of the thing that made the most sense. At least they kind of came to terms with it, right? The villagers, they said, yeah, we kind of owe it to her to like, give her the memories of her mother, give her the strength, and to like put this place to an end, because it just caused a lot of suffering. It helped people, but also like, they've been here for years and years and years. It's about time they moved on. So it makes sense that was the way they had to end it. And at least it wasn't like a brutal massacre like how it started. It ended off being like sort of a meaningful moment for Faputa and who she wants to be. She wasn't just killing these villagers because she was mad. She actually gave them respect. She said, I pay my respects to you, but this is something that needs to be done. And they respected that. They understood it. And even, ones like Ma, who didn't even give themselves up for that case, Ma and Kaja, like, they still gave themselves up for a good reason, right? Ma was protecting Riko, Kaja was getting them out of there, and then gave like life back to Faputa. I think like it kind of revived her there. So no, I'm fairly satisfied. I don't want to say happy because that feels a little weird, but I am satisfied with how they ended that. It felt like a lot of the loose ends got tied together, right? It finished off strong. The whole season, honestly, was just great. Like I really enjoyed this season. Like the fact that I'm confused makes me a little bit biased as to, because I was saying, I guess last episode or episode 10 maybe, I said that I'm enjoying season 2 better. The fact that I don't understand everything that happened this episode kind of makes me a little bit like take that back a bit. That's not me shitting on the series. That's just my personal opinion. I understood season 1 right away. Maybe once I learned what season 2 was a little bit more about, I might actually like realize like, no, that was incredibly like good. And then if I watch it again, I just have a higher appreciation. But for now, I'm not going to say that it's like better than season 1. I'd say they're like equal. It definitely had better moments in some areas. Season 1, like it had the shock factor, the shock value for me. Season 2, like you kind of knew what to expect, and it still surprised you. So it definitely had its more like positive moments, and the storytelling is just incredible, right? Like I don't even have to say that. But no, season 2 was great. This whole series was great. It doesn't even feel like it feels weird. I don't even feel like I've done it. I feel like I'm just gonna be watching another episode next week, and that's it. But I have to get it into my head that I'm done with Made in Abyss. It's been a fair amount of time. I don't think the same thing happened with me in like Kodoko. I just finished it last week, and I'm thinking, and I don't think I did any double episodes for this series, did I? It was all just like one episode. So what is that? 24? It's been like half a year since I started this series. That's crazy, dude. That's wild. But no, I'm very happy with that series. I am satisfied with where it ended. It was a very satisfying ending for sure. Like, considering that we might not get another season for years. And the manga, it takes a pretty decently long time to release new chapters, you guys have told me. So I'd say they ended that season off on a very good point. That like, it's not like, shit, now we gotta wait for a few years. It is still like, I want to see what happens next, but it's also like, I can wait. It was a satisfying enough ending. And it keeps me satiated, right? The one thing I feel bad about, like, is Weko. It sucks that she got turned, but it was part of the story. I just feel really bad for Weko. I feel like she got screwed over. It was an important factor in the storytelling. It's just, man, I can't help but feel bad for her because she was like, she never really did anything like awful out of her own, like, judgment, right? She never tried to, but she got screwed over and like turned into a hollow at the end there. And that was just fucking traumatizing watching that happen to such a good character. So I don't know. That might be the one part where I'm like, you could have found anything else. But I get it. I do get it. I'm not shitting on it. It was a good moment. And she kind of, it doesn't surprise me that she died. I figured I think I mentioned episodes ago that it would have made sense for like her to die sort of at the end, because I think back then I was saying it was like a connection thing. Like if she died, maybe Yui, the village, would die. But no, it just makes sense that she would die anyway, right? Because she's also been living for 150 years. Got screwed over more than most of the other people, but also like, you know, she almost wanted it in a sense. So I understand it. You know, I was hoping she might stick around to be an adventurer with us, but Faputa is good. I'll accept Faputa. But no, I think I'm just going to end the video off there. Like, I'm sad to be done this season. The series altogether, it really sucks. But I'd rather talk with you guys in the comments about everything that happens, like all the themes and messages and all that stuff, because I don't want to sit here rambling on about like stuff I don't understand. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this season. And this episode, this season, this series, it's done. Like, we're done with it. So you know what that means, though? Down in the comments, you guys can let me know any series that you think I should pick up after this. I mentioned last episode, one of you mentioned, what was it? Literally, that was like an hour ago. I already forget the name. Mashoku Tensei. That one. And that one has me a little bit excited. I think I might do that, but I do want to hear other recommendations. So yeah, there's that. And like this video, please, if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated on any of my other series that I'm doing, or any of my new series. If you have a recommendation, subscribe and you might see it happen. And I do have a Patreon links down below if you want to just help support the channel a little bit more. It gives you early access to the videos and all that good shit. Yeah, like, I guess that's it. It feels weird to be ending this because it's just been such a wild ride. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.